first down carry here for Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Young now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Young now. Throwing on 4th down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Even beastier.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
What? I got that, bro.
Beastier.
Bro, I got that, bro. They won't even let me.
Nah, it's never gonna let you.
Oh, wow.
And it won't even be up for replay.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go 1st down.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. Looking
pass.
for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Whenever we get that far.
2nd and 10. And he'll find Hall. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Lewis here on 1st down. Lewis has the 1st down and then some. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Switch it.
2nd and 15.
That's good.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, okay.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Max 50, Max 50.
Young off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action. Young. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. And having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action?
And that's going to be caught for Browns touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And that's caught by Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. They'll run on first down. It's Lewis, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Raiders on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. It's Young off play action. Flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Young. This is Reese on the grab. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. On first down, Johnson.
65.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Young to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now Young. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Nah, it's just two 4th and inches that he's caught.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll
No,
get
the
you
other
Jonathan
one was
Coach
on
in
fourth
Orlando. The
down.
coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Turn around down, he goes.
Here we go with Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. 4th and short, they had the ball right at the midfield stripe. Was curious what they were going to do. Turns out going for it, the good play.
Reminded me of a conversation we had yesterday before this game where you said, you know, it's interesting about the NFL nowadays. Oftentimes in short yardage situations, they throw the ball. In the old days, they would run it. That was an old school call right there.
No, wait. I have Maxie as a backup.
It's Young on first down.
I don't know.
It's caught. Baldwin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Young on third down.
No.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Young on 4th down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Second and 3. Pressure is going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, yeah, Byron Leftwich, you goated.
You're not going to act like I don't have lofting deadeye?
You goated, Leftwich. You goated, bro.
Las Vegas sitting out their punter now.
Set
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Can't wait to get improviser.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Worst fucking ability in the game. Anything that says lead.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Back to throw here.
Somebody invite me to a party, man.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. to throw. And it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, brother.
In the end zone, it's incomplete.
Oh, man.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Make a play, Avery.
Now back to throw. And this is caught.
Definitely.
Touchdown.
That was my play to make it, Avery, too.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Fuck
And the
Avery.
Raiders able to extend that advantage. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Hey, I'm running to my kickers.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Wow. 93 hits, you got man. Mikey, Brandon already left this party.
Did he? What? Are you not playing COD?
Not right now.
Oh, you're playing Madden.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I don't have my kicker on fucking kickoff. Got my
This will be taken in at the 1.
Hold on. You got Julian Fleming out there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
You ain't got that kicker out there.
Oh, like he has a Porsche. He just got his power. And he's
the
a
Browns
kicker,
drive
about
to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
What are you trying to do? What the?
Now a first down throw for Young. Dancing to his left.
Oh!
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Wow.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Young to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
3rd and long for Young. Throw, but incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Improviser #1, so I don't overthrow even touchdowns. My ability makes me throw the ball farther when I have my feet set in the pocket. What the shit is that? I'm sure my 98 so far.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Super duty.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Second and 14. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
60 Schmidt.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Now Lewis.
88. There we go, Jamal.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown.
They're all faster than him, too.
A great play
10 times
there.
faster than him.
76 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Man got 91 speed.
Massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
I'm starting Sean Alexander right
Extra
now.
point right down the middle. And the
sluggish
decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I got 3. I traded Parham.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
DJ Law, X-Factor, right?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Save that for the playoffs.
Here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The throw right side is complete. A gain of 28 yards there, and give them a first down.
Has Lurker in 6'2".
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. To throw on 2nd and 6, Young. And that'll be incomplete.
I can't hold on.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Johnson running right. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Young. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They start the drive on the ground with Lewis.
Lewis
lost the football. And he takes it past the 45.
That animation been in the game
46.
for 2 years and still never a fumble.
2nd and 5.
That was not a sharp route. All right, best tight end in the league.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good.
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
2nd and 4. This is caught.
This nigga hang on to everything.
That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
He only like 28.
Point after try forthcoming.
Uh-oh.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The 5 starts tonight at 2 a.m. my time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, my game froze. Hey, Fly froze my game, bro.